Well, hello everybody, I hope you're having a good day. There's been some massive news in Rugby League over the last week with the news that former sensation Folau is likely to make a return and sign with Parramatta from 2013 onwards. Now this is extremely big news, considering that this bloke Israel, he is an absolutely amazing talent, one of the most destructive centres out there. Well, when he was playing, he's had amazing try scoring rates for Melbourne and Brisbane, and was and also performed extremely well in Origin and with Australia as well. Amazing teen sensations, probably the best 17-year-old you'll find. He was 17 when he made his first grade debut for Melbourne. The signing with Parramatta, that will benefit Parramatta in some way. Now they've got some really good attacking players when you look at their side. They've got Jared Hayne, Ken Seo, Jake Mullaney, Chris Sando. These guys are really good attacking players, so Parramatta have the potential to put 20 to 30 points on in a game. But the problem is about them, they cannot defend in any way. And their halves aren't that good. I've never really rated Sando very much. I think he's a pretty overrated player and nowhere near worth what he was getting. He's nowhere near worth what he was getting. So yeah, Ricky needs to really get the halves working and also put some grunt and go into the forwards. Paris forwards do not strike the fear into anyone. And they're really going to miss Nathan Highmarsh and Luke Burt, so Parramatta still have a massive uphill battle. I think for them, if they got out of the bottom four, that would be a good start. And they would know they're making some big progress. Anyway, Israel though, returning to rep footy, I think will be a bit of a challenge. In Australia, in the Test squad now, we've got Josh Morris and Greg Inglis playing in the centres, and these guys are just absolutely terrific players. And both of them, I think, are the best centres in the world. Morris was absolutely outstanding for the Bulldogs this year, and was some of the best players all year. But he was some of the best players all year, and was named Dally M Centre of the Year as well, and got an Australian and New South Wales honours, and played extremely well for the Blues in the Origin series. And that's where and I thought in that department he was going to fail, because he was facing really big runners such as GI and Hodges, and Brent Tate as well. Anyway, but Morris has shown he's the premier centre, and Inglis is just an absolute freak. And also, they're the two best centres in the game, so I think Israel will have a really big challenge trying to get that back. But I think with Origin he has a very good possibility, but he'll need to show a lot of really good early season form. Justin Hodges from Brisbane, I thought he was some of the Broncos' better players this year. I thought he had a pretty good season for Brisbane. Hodges, and in Origin he performed well enough. Yeah, but same thing. The best centres Queensland could put on is Inglis and Folau. But as I said, that will depend on how well Hodges will play. So it'll be between Inglis is of course an automatic pick. So it'll be between Greg Inglis and Justin Hodges and Israel Folau. Okay. And the other point I want to make is how good it will be. He'll get fans coming up through the gates, and there'll be a lot of young kids out at Parramatta dreaming about becoming the next Israel Folau. His attack is just tremendous. He is a big, strong, fast, damaging player. Same as Greg Inglis, but GI's got more of the body weight. So that makes him even harder to tackle when Israel always needs good, clean ball. So the amount of tries he will score will depend on how well he can get. Inglis can make chances by himself, and so can Israel, but the difference is Inglis gets really good, clean ball from Adam Reynolds and John Sutton, and co in the South Sydney lineup when Parramatta don't. Sando and Roberts is the best halves they can put together, and Jared Hayne I actually think is a great player, but he just doesn't get enough ball to really work with, and he has the potential to be some of the best wingers and the best players in the world. Yeah, but overall though, Israel Folau coming back, that's absolutely terrific news from a fan perspective. It's great to see such exciting players in the game, bringing the fans through the gates. And it's something else to make you look forward to even more every weekend when you've got such a talented, exciting young bloke playing. Alright, thank you for watching, and go the Broncos.